I would make my money back, sure, but am I making money?
You're not making a
Not
profit.
making a profit.
Not making a profit. At the end of the day, as a business, do you want to make a profit?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So when it comes to asking this question, why don't businesses charge customers the price to pay for the goods they sell? Because they want to make some money. They want to make some money to help out with all the expenses and things that you need to keep your business moving. Now we're going to get into the vocabulary here in a second. Actually, we'll get to that tomorrow, but we'll continue working on this guided notes today. So for this unit, our essential question is, what are the various pricing strategies used to maximize return and meet customers' perception of value? I'm glad you asked, because that's what we'll go through. Essential question, the first essential question for pricing is you want to talk about what is the nature and the scope of price. When you all think of price, what do y'all think of?
Money.
Money. Okay.
Value.
Value. What is value to you? Quality.
Like, what is made of?
What is made of? Okay. Okay. I would say value is, to not use value in its own definition, but the characteristics that you put on a certain thing, monetary characteristics that you put on a certain thing. So, from a customer's perspective, you all value a price or value a good or a service at a specific price. And it is our job as employers or as business owners to try to meet that same value from the consumer's perspective. Now, we also want to talk about how does price relate to value. Also, what products would you be willing to buy even if it meant not being able to buy other products? So, let's say I just gave everybody in the class $100. You didn't do anything for it. I just gave you $100. Sat there and gave Courtney $100 on her desk and said, you can do whatever you want for it. However, the one caveat is you have this $100, but you can only purchase one thing with the $100. What would you buy? Maze?
For $100, what would I buy?
You don't have to spend all the $100. I'm just saying that's what I gave you, it's a $100 bill. But you can only spend it on one thing. So you can't go out and buy a whole bunch of clothes. You can buy one item of clothing, but not all.
I'll probably buy some earrings. Yeah.
Some earrings, okay. So above anything else, if you got a $100 bill, that's the one thing you buy.
If I had $100, I'd buy some earrings.
Earrings, okay. Courtney, what would you buy? With $100. You don't buy one thing.
I would buy
A watch. Okay, okay. That's fair. That's fair. That kind of just gets you thinking about what kind of things that, price and value can have on a certain object. What is the maximum? Let's stick with some of the things that you named. Courtney, what's the maximum amount of money you spend on a watch? $60? No, I'm not. Forget the $100 caveat. So you got more than $100, or let's just say, just erase that for right now. Whatever you have in your pocket. So what's the most you'd be willing to make? Most you'd be willing to pay for a watch is $60. Maze, what's the most you pay for some earrings?
Some earrings, 120.
120 for some earrings.
For some real, not no food.
I mean, I would hope for $120 you could get some real earrings.
Real. 120.
Okay, that's fair. Now, we'll talk about price planning. What is price? Price is the value of money. The value of money or its equivalent placed on a good or service. Obviously, back in the super old times, way back when there were cavemen and cavewomen and all that stuff, they didn't have paper money. So what kind of things were of value in which you could pay for a good or service?
Gold.
Gold?
Gold.
Okay, okay. Shells?
Food.
Okay.
Food.
Food, okay, sir. Land.
Land.
Okay, Adrian.
What? Are you talking
Animals.
about?
Animals is a big one. People trade cattle, things like that. So it doesn't necessarily have to be, now this day and age, we use money, but it doesn't necessarily have to be something that is a dollar or $5, something like that. Is a trade, if you're trading something, does that thing have a value? So let's say I want your red hoodie, and I'd be willing to give you, my G-Shock watch. Is that another way that I can pay for it? Pay for your hoodie by giving you my watch? Sure, absolutely. It's something of monetary value, but it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be green money. So price is the value of money placed on a good or service. Now, we'll talk about the relationship of price to product value. Value is a matter of anticipated satisfaction. What does the term satisfaction mean? What does it mean to be satisfied?
To be happy.
To be happy?
Be happy with what you got.
To be happy with what you have? To be content with what it is that you have? Absolutely. So value is a matter of anticipated satisfaction. As sellers, it is our objective to set high enough prices to make a profit, but not so high that it exceeds the value potential customers place on it. So, as sellers, it's important that we make sure that we want to be able to make a profit on what it is that we sell, but not sell it for too high of a price that we cannot, in fact, sell it. So, in a second. Now, the price of something like milk. How much does milk go for?
Like $3.
Okay, so like
Like a
$3.
gallon.
Huh?
About 4 gallons, not half a gallon.
Okay, okay. For a full gallon of milk, something like $3. So let's say I own a company that distributes milk, and we sell milk in a Kroger or a Walmart or something like that. Now, let's say I sell it for $10. Is that too much? Will I make any sales off a $10 gallon of milk?
No.
Would anybody here buy a gallon of milk for $10? Even if it's the best milk ever?
No.
I drink silk.
You drink Silk?
No, more.
Okay. Does it cost $10? How much does that cost?
Like silk.
Well, there is a reason for you to have to buy that milk,
What
correct?
is
I
silk?
mean, I drink it to drink it.
Okay.
No, specifically.
Okay, okay. That's fair, that's fair. But you're willing to pay, $6 or whatever for however much that costs. That's fine. But at the end of the day, you don't want your price to exceed the amount that people will be willing to pay for it. The importance of price is a major factor in the success or failure of a business. Based on things that you might sell, how can price affect whether your business does well or does poorly? Maze?
Because it's like other companies out there that you compete against. So if you sell your thing for too much, people will just go to another store and buy it for cheaper. Or if you sell that product too cheap, they basically dipping you out your money because you're not making no profit.
Okay, okay. I like that. Also, the importance of price is it establishes and maintains a firm image, competitive edge, and profits. At the end of the day, you always want to make money. You always want to have a competitive edge over your competitors. And it maintains an image for your organization or company. Factors that affect prices. First one is cost and expenses. We briefly touched over this next thing, talking about break-even point. We said if we're going to sell a Snicker that we bought for $1 and sell it for $1, did we make a profit?
No,
Did we lose money?
no.
No, so we broke even.
Well, don't you have to like pay the store to distribute it, so aren't you not
Sure, but I'm just talking about personal selling right now, as if you just took a Snickers out of Kroger that you paid $1 for and just went back and sold that. Now you're getting to the organizational aspect of it, which I love, but just for this example, intents and purposes, we'll keep it at something more simple. So the break-even point is the point at which money from the product sales equals the cost of making and distributing the product. So however much it costs to make and how much you sell it for, those numbers are the same. We have broken even. If it costs us 17 cents to make,